Now that we've taken a quick look at how these accounts are structured, it's time to sign up for one. And you'll start by visiting google.com/analytics. That's going to bring you to a page similar to this, or it will give you an immediate prompt to log in with your Google account. So we'll start by choosing Sign In the upper right-hand corner and selecting Analytics. Now it's here that you'll log in with that Google account, and if you don't have one, you can select Create Account at the bottom of the screen and follow the prompts. I'm going to go ahead and log in with an account I've already set up. So first things first, Google is going to show you the 3 steps that it takes to get set up. You'll sign up for Google Analytics, and this is where we provide information about our account and the site we're tracking. Then you add that tracking code to your site, and finally, you'll have access to data within a few hours. Now, for the purpose of this movie, we're only going to talk about the sign-up steps. We'll talk about tracking and those reports later on. To move on, I'll choose Sign Up on the right-hand side, and we'll fill out this form together. At the top, we need to indicate what we're tracking. Is it a website or a mobile application? I'm going to keep website selected and scroll down. Next, Google indicates the tracking method that's being used. Now, there's nothing that we can change here, so we'll continue on. From here, we'll start with providing our account name. Now remember, the account is going to contain one or more properties, so name it whatever is appropriate for your objective. Typically, this is the name of your business. I'm going to call this Analytics Demo. From here, we set up our first property. This is the website that we're going to be tracking. So you'll provide a name for this property, typically the website name, and then we'll need to provide the domain name. You'll see here on the left-hand side, there's a drop-down that lets you select between HTTP and HTTPS. If you're using HTTPS and all of your pages are loading securely for your users, you'll want to select this version. If you're using HTTP, you'll select that one. Now, some sites switch between them, and that's okay. In that situation, just start with HTTP. From here, we'll select our industry category. This is going to help Google provide some benchmarking for us. And benchmarking is actually pretty cool because it allows us to look at how our site is performing against others in the same category of a similar size. I'll scroll down and we'll select Internet and Telecom. Next, we'll select our reporting time zone. This identifies the day boundary for your reports. So if it's 11 p.m. on March 10th in California, and a visitor from Florida hits the website where it's currently March 11th at 2 a.m., that visitor is still going to be logged as arriving on March 10th at 11 p.m. You can select the country on the left-hand side and the time zone on the right-hand side. Now, you can change this time zone later, but it does not impact your data retroactively. So you need to select the time zone that you want for all of your data moving forward right when you set up this property. Below that, we have a lot of options under the data sharing settings. Now, I'm going to leave these all selected. They're really all about sharing data and giving information back to Google. You can read the privacy policy as it's linked, or choose Learn More to better understand exactly what Google's collecting and how it's using it. Now, the reason I recommend leaving these checked is because it's going to give you access to all of this aggregate data, technical support, and even account specialists that can help you along your journey. As your account grows, these resources can become invaluable, but I do suggest that you review them each individually and identify how Google will be using your data so you have a complete picture of what's going to happen if you leave these checked. And finally, we'll select Get Tracking ID at the bottom of the screen. From here, we need to review the terms and services and select I accept. And just like that, we've set up our first Google Analytics account. In the next movie, we're going to talk about how to use the tracking info, which you see on the screen.